Hi, good morning. I'm creating this video content to answer some of the questions you asked me recently about attracting clients specific to social media marketing. So I disclaimer lang, this is I am not a professional in this field. This is about my personal experience. So take what resonates, ika nga, kasi we have different backgrounds and experiences. But I do hope na makatulong sa inyo. So, umpisan ko na without much further ado. I know people in social media or in the virtual world has a very short attention span. In fact, nabobore na in 10 seconds if we don't talk relevant information. So first of all, it is important that we are able to define our niche and expertise. So identify mo muna kung ano yung specialization mo. So you focus, for example, on a specific industry. Skilled ka ba or marami ka bang alam about fashion, technology, or local business? Or a particular type of service. For example, may experience ka sa content creation, paid advertising, etc. So this will help you stand out as an expert in the area. Mind you, thousands of people out there are very skilled in these areas and you really should stand out para makakuha ka agad ng client. It's not an easy journey for me, but it really helps na ikaw mismo alam mo kung saan ka skilled at saan ka makaka-add ng value to your client. And of course, it will make you irreplaceable sa job mo. And after you define your niche and expertise, I think you should be able to showcase your skills. So in my experience, kumuha talaga ako ng portfolio and I highlighted my best work, including the client testimonials, yung mga previous client ko. Although I was lucky enough lang to get two international clients na project-based before. So it really helps me, give more confidence sa magiging client ko on how I can deliver my work sa magiging future projects or role ko. And then of course, we have to optimize our online presence. So it helps na meron kang professional websites. You create a website that clearly outlines your services, you showcase your portfolio, and you provide your contact information. So make sure it's visually appealing and it's easy to navigate. Meron actually mga free website. So this is another skill that you have to learn, of course. So for example, you can make use of Strikingly. It's a free website wherein may mga templates na. So plug and play na lang talaga siya. But it really helps that you know how to do it. And then, of course, you create your social media profile. So you maintain an active professional profiles on key platforms like LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. In there, you share valuable content, engage with your audience, and demonstrate your expertise. Mind you, even though um, nag-a-apply ka pa lang, you should be able to know the strengths of these platforms. For example, yung audience mo or magiging future client mo, mas mas frequent sila, for example, sa Facebook or Instagram. So, you should be there at the right time, at the right day. Mas alam mo dapat kung anong time and day of the week sila active doon. And at the same time, you leverage on these social platform strengths. For example, si Facebook, more on its reach and capability for ads. Instagram naman, more on visual siya. LinkedIn, more on professional connections. Okay? So, next is leverage content marketing. So, ito, hindi ko masyadong ina-advise, but it would help also that you make blogs or video content about your strategies and your tips for your future clients. They get to know you more better and make them help them rather make informed decision if they're gonna hire or not. Network and build relationships is very helpful, although I'd not like to discourage people who do not have network, especially if you're just starting, no? Ako nga, I started from scratch as well. Medyo lucky lang na when I posted my services in online platforms, there are few people who trusted that I can do the job. But it really helps. For example, at first, nag-pro bono din ako and I gave out free consultations on how I can help their business grow. So, yeah, I cannot overemphasize that in the importance of um, building network and relationships. And then utilize outreach strategies in your application. So you follow your potential clients on social media, engage with their content, and initiate conversation. You also provide value through comments or direct messages. This rather irks me, and even though, and also so yung mga nakakausap ko na mga headhunters, dito sila naiinis usually when, after that very lengthy post about the job qualifications and requirements, people would still message them how interested. You know what, that's not already a good sign, if you'd ask me, because for me it really take time reading those qualifications and really internalize if I can add value to the role and if qualified ba talaga ako. This will set you apart from other applicants as well, knowing where you stand, kumbaga, in terms of your application. So it will save you time if you read through the qualifications, no? And, for some, maybe gawin natin as an experience, paano magka-interview sa direct client, but how would you stand out if you don't even know if you're qualified for that particular role? Okay, so I mentioned this earlier, but we should also offer free consultations or audits. So for initial consultations, I do offer free consultation to discuss potential client social media strategies and how I can help. So this allows me to showcase my expertise and of course to build rapport. And for social media audits, provide a free audit on their current social media strategy. This can highlight the areas of improvement and position you as the solution. So always think of it as not just a job application, but their business partner. Actually, ano tayo as magiging asset nila tayo. So their success depends on you na din. So you will help them generate more leads, for example, or um, amplify their social media presence or their online presence. So think of it as not just a role to perform, but as an asset to their company. Also, for social media audit, don't be discouraged if you don't know so much about it. There are lots and tons of tools out there. So, for example, my favorite one is si Neil Patel, no? He is a uh, key opinion leader and I think expert din talaga siya in terms of the virtual world. So I follow him and then yung isa sa mga tools na sinasuggest niya is Uber Suggest, which I highly recommend as well. So they conduct a free social media audit, social media audit as well as yung website audit. So this will help you jumpstart kumbaga your conversation with your client. But again, hard skills are very hard to be replaced, no, with kahit madami ng AI ngayon. So it is very important that you are able to have that analytical skill as well to really tie both ends and identify the missing gaps. The numbers are there, but you don't depend on AI for the analysis. And before I forgot, um, we can only depend so much on AI. Remember, they are trained, no, to answer our questions. And actually, I highly acknowledge naman the help of AI na mag-jumpstart, for example, your content for your content ideas or research, but you have to put in a lot of work as well. So, dapat may 10% human intervention ka doon to personalize your strategies and solutions to your clients. Ikaw pa rin, at the end of the day, yung deciding factor. And AI will just help you become more efficient in your work. Okay, so aside from consultation and audits, you request referrals and testimonials. So you ask referrals by encouraging your satisfied clients to refer you to others. And mind you, referrals can be one of the most effective ways to gain clients. And you collect the testimonials, you request feedback from clients, and display positive testimonials on your website and social media profiles. Sorry. Next is collaborate and partner. So, important then to have strategic partnership rather. So you partner with a complementary business, for example, web developers and graphic designers to offer bundled service. This can help you reach a broader audience rather. So in my case, for example, when I was tasked to create a landing page for a luxury fountain pen to commemorate the 60th year anniversary of Rolling Stones, um, I partnered with a web developer because I am aware that my strength is more on web design and content. So more on the back end, hindi ako masyadong skilled doon. So I partnered with them to make a very thorough and secured, kumbaga, na project for the client because syempre the project is more on the high-end scale. So, important yung security ng mga buyers online. So, those are examples of having a collaborative partnership with another skilled virtual assistant, for example. And stay updated and adapt to changes. So, to keep updated with industry trends rather, I keep up with the social media trends and algorithm changes. Being knowledgeable about new developments allow you to offer cutting edge solutions. So to be more specific, for example, uh, COVID-19. So probably it is very um, relevant a few years back, but right now we already knew everything about COVID. I mean, almost everything about COVID. So same lang with social media marketing. What is relevant many years ago may no longer be relevant today because the algorithm changes every time. Even the tools, ang dami ng mga updates and upgrades. So you have to stay updated and relevant to be able to stand out. And last but not the least, feedback and adaptation. So continually seek feedback from your clients and adjust your strategies accordingly to ensure that you're meeting their needs effectively. So by combining these strategies, you'll be able to attract and secure clients in social media marketing space. Remember, persistence and focus on delivering value are key to long-term success in the industry. So, yeah, I hope this helps. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, and I'll find time to give you a more relevant answers. Thank you.